So like almost any contractor out there, I'm sure you've been to your wit's end with just things getting so unorganized, sites messy, clients calling, paperwork here, not filling out this, financials are a mess, got a big, bag of receipts and things are just out of control. You don't even know where to start. I'm gonna be sharing with you how to get your business organized and humming along. All right, so getting organized, it's so important. I don't know, so many contractors struggle with this, and it's for good reason. I mean, contracting, constructions is just, there's a little bit of everything, and generally guys are just so busy that they don't take the time to actually get organized or even know where to start with organization. So before we get started, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Drop any question in the comments. If there's like specifics or something that comes up that you want to know about, drop a comment, I'll answer later. So first thing is software, right? It's a pretty easy place to start as far as like getting organized, and kind of almost like something that a lot of contractors are a little bit afraid of or not knowledgeable about is like getting their tech stack of like, how do I actually organize things? Like I've got a program for this, program for that, I've got, this software and that software and whatever, right? So first thing is look for automations. And again, you don't need to be doing all of this yourself. You can find people, reach out to myself. I can help you with it. Even ask just like, your kids or maybe other business colleagues or your office admin, but look for automations. What are some automations that can be done on scheduling, on bookkeeping, just things that, client communications. There's a lot of automations available. You don't want things to be like super robotic, but there's a lot of stuff that you may not realize that can be automated and essentially just taken off your plate, right? So look for those automations. And your tech stack, very important. Which programs should you use? How should you organize it? You want to be thinking of like, what's kind of the purpose or end goal? Like, what do you want the program to do? And then kind of figure out which is the right tech stack to be able to produce those results. So you're probably gonna have a project management software. You want to be able to do estimating, scheduling, have some sort of CRM attached to it to manage clients and new leads that come in. Maybe you'll need a separate program for your email marketing, another program for, timekeeping, or accounting. So figure out what you're going to use and then kind of piece together how those different processes or like softwares are going to be able to process and organize your company. I know that's kind of like high end, very kind of vague, but it's important for you to figure this stuff out, spend some time on it, because spending, a couple hours like really figuring out your technology side of your business is going to pay off huge dividends and save you a ton of time with being organized. And then making sure that you are in the mindset that I am going to learn this system, I'm going to use this system, right? It's very easy to sometimes get software and then you never really use it properly, so you're not getting the full benefits of it. Again, if this is a real challenge for you, reach out to me and give you some help with that. And then the last thing about software and your tech stack is going to be a cloud folder system, right? So Google Drive is probably the most recognized and main used one that I've seen. There's, the Microsoft one, I can't think of it right now, but there's a few, right? Dropbox would be another one, but you want to have a folder essentially for every client. You should have folders for your different, parts of your business, whether that's marketing, project management, processes, like different folders for everything. And then you can share that to the relevant people in your organization. You can share it with your clients. Great thing. If your clients asking you for information all the time, like, hey, what are the selections? What are, where's the contract that we sign? Where is my receipts for invoices or whatever? You can just share them the folder. You put everything that's relevant to them, pictures of their site, plans, anything to do with their project. You put it in that folder, keep it organized in subfolders, and the client can then access that folder and they've got all the information that they want. They know where things are at. You look organized and you're not constantly having for them to be asking you for information or like, where'd this email go or where do I find this document and all those kind of things, right? So a very important piece of the puzzle is your cloud folder, cloud software. Plus, if you have everything on your home computer and for some reason the hard drive craps out, happened to me like not too long ago, and you're going to lose a whole bunch of very, very critical data unless you're regularly backing it up. But if you have it in a cloud system, it's there, it's safe, you can always get at it no matter what happens on your personal computer or anywhere else. So that's the first thing to getting an organized business is getting your tech stack right. Second thing is standard docs and processes. So this is a boring, very cut and dry type of thing. thing, but absolutely essential. If you don't have processes, if you don't have some sort of standardized documents for the different parts of your business, you're going to be wasting so much of your time, and you're going to be so unorganized because you're going to have, different types of files, different types of folders, different papers, like things here. Everybody's gonna be doing something different. Your employees, your managers, your office team. It's gonna be a mess, right? So you need some sort of standardized way, some standard docs, checklists, so important. Checklists for onboarding a new client, for onboarding a new employee, for quality control, to closing out a project, to handing over a project, for sending out a media campaign. So just having a couple of checklists in place, just make sure things aren't forgotten and people know what to do, right? It's just like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Very easy. Once they know how to do it, they don't maybe need to refer to the checklist or a process every single time, but it's going to save you so much effort and energy, and you're going to have consistency inside your business. So very, very important. Another thing, little pro tip here is ask a neat person. So what do I mean by that? If you know someone who's very neat and tidy and organized all the time, ask them what they do. Ask them to maybe help you. Say like, hey, you know what? Like, you're always like, everything's so perfect. I don't understand how you do it. Can you help me, do that with this part of my business or this or whatever? It could be someone inside your organization or outside your organization. Just, offer whatever, hire them for a day or two and just like go through your processes and then ask them like, how do you keep things so tidy and neat? That is a great way to essentially just get it from someone who actually knows how to do that. And it's like part of who they are and how they do things, as well as pictures of the site also are very useful. If you have like, let's say a trailer and all the tools and everything is just messy all the time, and guys, Friday, just throw everything in and let's, bugger off to the bar to get a beer and forget about it. Put a picture in the trailer and just be like, of actually when it was clean, and just like, this is what is expected for a trailer to be clean. So they can see, like cords go here, saws are all over here, the ladders are neatly stacked, and bungeed to the side of this, of the trailer here. So have like a nice picture, as well as like if you have a shop or even just a job site, like if you're a job site, and just take a picture of like what the clean job site looks like, put it on the wall, and like, this is what's expected every day. It should be in this condition. And it's like one of those maintenance things, right? If it's done every day, 5-10 minutes, not a big deal. If it's neglected for a couple days or weeks, then it's like a huge cleanup, and like, it's just way more work than actually just consistently doing it every day. So little pro tip there, staying with me. Number 3, so the third crucial, very important part of having an organized company and organizing your organization is your people. So we've talked about, your software, your systems and your processes and all that stuff, all that like other parts of your business. People are the other big kind of thing. If the people aren't following the system, if you have messy people, the other stuff is only going to be so effective, right? So hire organized people. Pretty simple. If someone's clean, neat, and looks organized, job site's going to be organized. So I've made this mistake myself. I remember hiring a guy. He was, an awesome renovator. I was like one of those guys, Red Bull in the morning and like, let's go 100 miles a minute. But, he was messy. Site was messy, unorganized. And it's kind of like, yeah, I should have expected that, right? Like, great guy. But if you hire neat people that look neat and clean and organized, that's essentially how, the experience that you're going to get with them working for you. If you're hiring guys that are, really messy and just like, have some old beater truck with, like I said, the beer cans and the McDonald's bags cluttered everywhere, well, that's probably how they're going to be on site as well. Not that there's anything wrong with those kind of guys, but you can kind of, you know what to expect essentially when you're hiring them. Job responsibilities and accountability. So this is something you want to have in your employee handbook. When you're hiring someone, their job description, one of them should be staying organized. You are expected to fill out this paperwork, every week or every day. You're expected to have things, clean, neat, tidy, order. This is how we do it. So having that in there so that the expectation is made with, the people, give accountability to your managers, that sites are clean and organized and all those kind of things. And last resort is hire someone, hire someone to come clean the site, whether that's, the neighbor's kid or like a professional, cleaning company, but, have someone come by and just do like a big clean, whether that's your site, your shop, your truck, get it cleaned up, and even hire an organizer, someone to come and organize. Talked about before, if you know someone who's neat and tidy, you can hire them. But there's people out there that will come in and organize, whatever you do. So hope this has helped you. Clean, organized company has like lasting repercussions for benefits as far as like keeping you sane for the first one, but also just letting everybody know, your clients, other trades, like that you are a top-notch company. company essentially. So if you want help with this, check out the description below. I've got a great free resource, free course, how to build a business that works without you, how to start systematizing, getting your processes in place, getting organized with your company. So make sure you pick that up for yourself. You can reach out to me as well if you have any specific questions or want some templates or documents and want to know more about how like rapid result creators can help you and your contracting business.